Oklahoma challenger, Leslie Smallego.
All right, as we get into barrel racing, Leslie Smallego. She was in the top spot really for a long time. Janie Johnson joins us this summer, kind of in a battle with Haley Kinsel for that top spot late.
Yeah, and only an $8,000 difference between number 1 and number 2 here. Leslie Smallego is hustling Gus around all these barrels. He turns so tight. Nice clean run, asking for a little more speed.
Her time, 13:84. Then while we were gone, they kind of jumped us a little bit. Haley Kinsel and sister went. They put together a run of 13:38.
Yeah, 13:38 is a big way to start out your NFR. That is a smoking fast time. That will probably get the round win compared to the times that we saw in this arena just last year. What a way to kick it off.
Boy, Haley and sister chasing another world championship. Ashley Castleberry getting ready to go. It's her first national finals.
Ashley Castleberry, she's the youngest barrel racer in this group right now, and this horse, Sky Blue, is deceivingly fast. He has such a nice long stride, and a rookie to the NFR comes in, makes a nice clean run. Very big way to start it out.
Yeah, 13:75, quick as well.
13:75. Boy, it is a game of inches.
So it's been pretty quick. Cassie Mowry, I think if you kind of like to handicap what's going to unfold at the National Finals Rodeo, maybe one of the top favorites right here, Janie.
Yeah, I think this is going to be one of the stories of the NFR. This is Jarvis, forced the goodbye. He ran a 13:30 last year, one of the fastest times ran in this arena, and a down first barrel on night 1. This horse is so wicked fast. They're going to come back, work on that. That first barrel is blind. When you head up that alleyway, and Jarvis and Cassie, they're one of the best in business. Look at the time.
Oh, my God.
They slow cruise through that pattern.
Wow.
Keep that name on your list. They're going to win some rounds this week.
Emily Bicel of Weatherford,
I'll attack on 5. It becomes 18:34. Here comes Emily Bicel. Has a bunch of great horses. Comes in number 5 in the world.
Emily Bicel, she's definitely in that world title race right now. And like you said, she has some horses to choose from. She decided to go with Liza. Liza made her first run in the Thomas & Mack last year. She runs to the left. And this is just such a nice, solid horse that has stepped up to the plate every time Emily is asked. And she's a jockey that just brings out the best of every horse she gets on. Great run by Emily and Liza, and she's quick.
Cruises on home, 13:87 is the time. And Haley Kinsel and sister still sitting in the top spot at 13:38. Boy, here comes the richest WPRA barrel racer of all time, Lisa Lockhart. 3.65 million she has won in her career.
18 times to the NFR, more than any competitor here at the NFR this year in 2024.
18 straight, Janie.
So incredible. The highest money earner in WPRA, like you said, and because she can ride absolutely any horse and bring them to victory. This horse, Levy, has been so solid for her. He's become a veteran in the Thomas & Mack, and look for them to make the same run round after round. Great run by Lisa.
Real good.
13:92, can't quite take the lead, but very respectable. Janie's always fun to watch her run.
That shows what a run that we watched Haley put on, didn't it?
Oh, exactly. That 13:38, like I said, that would have been one of the fastest times of last year's NFR, so it's going to be really, really hard for them to catch. Tiani Schuster, she's back in Vegas. And this horse is pretty cool. MacGyver's first time to run here in the Thomas & Mack. As they go around that second, Tiani said she doesn't think this horse always wins first, but is one of the most consistent horses she's ever ridden. And you can see why. Really beautiful run and not a bad time.
13:90 the time for Tiani Schuster. You get to find out what happens when you give Haley Kinsel and sister the top of the ground, the first run out. Still in the lead at 13:38. Tricia Duke ready to go, number 8 in the world standings.
This is such a big moment for Latricia to be here, especially running on this awesome stallion, Vanilla Wafer. She raised this horse. She ran this horse's mom in the futurities. She's trained so many horses that have competed here at the NFR, and now it is finally her year. They battled it out to get here, and she's coming in, setting him up for a really nice, solid run. You can tell she is a horsewoman through and through. What a beautiful stallion he is, too.
Winds up in the 14s, 14:11. Just a touch off the pace. Halen Lyde, her first National Finals rodeo appearance. How important is those practice runs, Janie, as a barrel racer to get a feel for finding that first barrel?
Jeff, it is so huge. These horses have been running in all different arenas all year long, but nothing is like the Thomas and Mack. Halen Live, they won Denver this year, so I really think that they will figure out their timing perfectly here in the Thomas and Mack. Down first barrel, but Keeper, he's been so consistent all year. They're going to come back and cruised out once again at a 13.75.
Attack on 5 seconds. She has a little bit of issue there with that first barrel. Catches it just a touch.
Well, you talk about how important practice is. A horse that does not need to practice in the Thomas and Mack, Donna K. Rule and Valor.
Yeah, she knows all about that blind first barrel and how you handle it. Missed the National Finals Rodeo last year after making like 4 straight trips. Comes in number 10 in the world.
Donna K. Rule chasing her dreams at 66 years old here at the NFR. And they actually maybe made a step by that first barrel. Cost them a little time, but they're picking it up right here. Donna setting up Valor just perfectly. Nice, snappy third barrel. Good run. And they're going to get faster.
Yeah, Janie, I think she dropped her reins on that first barrel. Is why she went by a step.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. And like you said, he has so much power going into that first barrel that it got his head down a little bit, lost that range. She picked it back up, though.
Donna Kay is a great horsewoman. So is Wenda Johnson as she gets ready. Comes in 11th in the world standings. 5th time she's made it to the national finals.
Yeah, Wenda, she's placed in 11 out of 40 rounds that she's ran here at the Thomas and Mack. This is Mo, and he is as solid as they come. And of course, you mentioned it, Wenda, she's one of the best jockeys in the business. She stays so square in her saddle, helps out her horse. Good run right there.
Keeps it in the 13s, 13.88. Cavender's clock comes to a stop. But still Haley Kinsel and sister, they first out, they've got the lead, 13.38. Andrea Busby, this is her first ever National Finals Rodeo, and I tell you, Andrea always has great horses.
Yes, this is Andrea's first NFR, but this is not Benny's first NFR. You'll recognize this horse. He won the World Championship with Brittany Tanazi last year. He comes out of the Great Busby Quarter Horse program by Blazing Jetalina. He knows this arena. He says, I made 10 rounds. I won the average. I'm ready to go. Andrea does her job. Nice run.
Can she change it? 13.70. Good run. Does not take the lead, but great start for Andrea Busby. There's Abby Phillips, another National Finals Rodeo rookie.
Abby Phillips, she has such a cool story in the barrel race. In 2023, she lost her great horse and decided not to go home. She decided to get on this young horse she calls Andy Anderson to see if she could handle the rodeos. Well, in 2024, they really set the world on fire in the barrel race. This mare is spicy, she's confident, and you can tell, Andy, she's a trainer. I mean, Abby, she's a trainer with this mare, Andy, and setting her up for that first barrel, getting her spots perfect. That was a great first barrel for your first run, too. Look at that snappy second. They're laying down a run.
You'll say not a bad second barrel either.
You can bob one, you can't knock it over. Good run by them.
Great run.
You betcha, 13.63. Got the crowd into it, but still not quick enough to catch Haley Kinsel. A little bump on that third barrel.
Abby Phillips, she rode very, very smart with this. How she set her up for that first, how she pushed her around that third barrel. Very good job.
Yep, Carly Otero. Let's bring in Steve Kenyon.
This is the first trip to the NFR for Carly Otero in a decade. Her last appearance, 2014. Remember, once upon a time, she and Rare Dillon held the arena record at this rodeo.
Yeah, she has ridden some amazing horses throughout her resilient career. This is Bling-A-Lena, and they have laid down a run.
Yeah, 13.55. That's pretty deep in the batting order right there. On a good run. He's going to pick up a check. Good check.
Good check.
Final cowgirl, Shelly Morgan. She didn't make it here a year ago, but she's made 5 trips here. She won the average back in 2022.
Yeah, and Shelly Morgan, she had to pull a bit of a Hail Mary in the final week of the season to make it out of Sioux Falls. Kiss is back at the NFR. This horse has the coolest style. Like I said, she's won the average. Goes around that second. Shelly Morgan, she knows we got some fast times on the board. Clean run, and Kiss is fast. Look out for the clock to stop.
Now she keeps it in the 13s as well. 13.84 for her. So Haley Kinsel and sister, they are back with a vengeance. Man, that horse looks absolutely fantastic. First out, They're going to finish in the top spot. They pick up 33,000, and they're already sitting right there, number 1 in the world standings. Carly Otero right in there, 13.55. There's a look at the 7 cowgirls. They're going to pick up a check here in round number 1.